Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? My name is Matt the Amateur, and I'm coming at you with some gameplay or a strategy guide for the 5-star arena. And what I'm going to do is show you what champs I use, how long I use those certain champs for, and how high I usually go in arena for like the 1K 5-star shard milestone or ranked reward or the 2K. So let's get into it. Oh, and before I get started, if you could please subscribe, like my video, leave a comment after you watch it. If you have something I can do differently, or if you have a different strategy, just let me know. I'm down for anything. So let's begin. When doing arenas, I used to do the 4-star basic religiously almost, but now I don't do that. I will sometimes do the featured 4-star arena, but I hardly do that. I just usually try to stick to the 5-star arena. And with this, what I use to get started is fights 1 through 14. I try to use different classes. That way, if I don't have 2 sciences and then a mutant, and then I come up against 2 skills and something else. That way, I don't get railroaded or whatever. But let's say I'll start with my lowest PI for my 4-stars at rank 3. I don't ever use rank 2s or under. I always start at rank 3s, 4-stars, and I will try to pick whichever one have the different classes. And then again, I will work my way up to match 12 or 14. It just depends on what you feel safe doing. Sometimes around match 12, the opponent's PI altogether can get pretty high, and so if you have to, you can switch it and just end it at using your rank 3s at match 12 and just go to using rank 4 or 5 4-stars. But usually I try to go to 14 and get past the 250,000 milestone, the very first milestone of the arena. So after using the rank 3 4-stars, what I'll do is I'll use my rank 4 and 5 4-stars, and usually I start from the top and say I'd use Ghost Rider, Wolverine, and then I'd pick one of my lower PI, like rank 4 4-stars. We'll do Moon Knight just because that's what I usually do, and then I would keep doing that strategy of just going from top, kind of sort of middle, and then bottom. And then do that until you use all your rank 4 and 5 4-stars. And then after that, what I would recommend doing is going to your 6-star champs if you have any, or if you have a lot, and do the exact same thing. Start with your highest PI champ, and then pick someone of a different class that's lower or the lowest, and then pick someone from the middle that's different. And let's see, you're at 3 cosmics, so I'll do Hella right there, and just do that. For each 6-star group you have. That way you have a guarantee that your PI will be higher than your opponent's while still gaining all them points from the 6-stars, because I know the 6-stars give a whole lot more points per champion than 5-stars and 4-stars. So that's what I would do. I would use all of them. I'll use all the your 6-star champs up until there are no more and they're in their refreshing state. And so I would do that and then move on to your 5-stars and do the exact same thing. Start with your highest PI. And then for this, your 5-stars, what I would do is pick your lowest PI, but they have to be different classes. That way you don't get railroaded and run into, again, if I do 2 sciences, are there going to be 2 skills waiting for me? So usually with the PI of my Blade, and then of the PI of my Ant-Man and my Drax, it usually will push me over, and I can usually win most fights. So I would do that again. Start with your highest PI, and then just go all the way down to your bottom 2 that are different classes, and just keep doing that. If you have some duplicates, it doesn't hurt. Or some duplicate classes, say 2 skills and then a science, or 2 mystics and a cosmic, it won't hurt. I mean, that's just something I don't like to do. I guess maybe that's just me being picky, but If you do that all the way, your highest PI and your lowest PI should meet in the middle to where they should about even out, and you should still be able to win whatever fights come your way. So after you get done doing that, usually what happens with me, since I've got a good amount of 5 stars, is I can go back to my rank 4 and rank 5 4 stars, and use them again. And usually altogether for my first arena run, I can get up to 3.5 to 4 mil, sometimes 4.5 mil, depending on how quickly I'm able to use those 4 to rank 5 4 stars again. And so usually I can do that. And then again, I just will use my rank 4 and 5 4 stars each time because their refresh rate comes up a lot quicker. And with that, I can keep going with the arena without having to wait like 6 to 8 hours, or like I know 6 stars were at like 12 or 18, and so I can just keep pushing my score up all the way, and then once they all unfresh, or once my 5 stars unfresh, I can include them back in and do another great run of like 1.5 to 2 million. And so I just keep doing that. Usually what I say for ranked rewards for the 5-star basic arena is, if you want to go for 1K, usually I go for 8 million. You can go higher, but I wouldn't recommend it, just because to me the time and the effort put into it isn't worth it. And then when I used to go for the 2K in the 5-star basic arena for the 2K 5-star shards, I could go up to 13 mil comfortably and then stop there. Well, lately, from what I've been getting from my alliance members and just other people, that they've been pushing 14 and some of them 15 or higher to get the 2K shards. And to me, I mean, I can do it. I can do it probably within a day and a half or so, but that's just, it's just a lot of time on my phone, and I really don't want to do that. I really don't want to have to go all that way up, just to get 2K shards. I mean, I'm not at the point in the game where I can physically, with all my champs, go and get the 5-star basic champ yet. So I don't even try to do that, because it'd be a waste of time, because I know some of the scores get up to like above 50 mil, above 70 mil sometimes. I mean, it's just crazy. But one of the things I'm glad that Capam did with this last year or so is they reduced the refresh rate time for 5 and 6 stars. I think maybe it was just 6 stars, because it used to be like 18 hours or something like that, or maybe it was 12 hours and it went down farther than that. But you used to have to wait forever for those champs, and they had amazing points behind them. But the refresh rate and the amount of units you would have to use to refresh them quicker and get them back into the fight was just ridiculous, and I didn't find it worth it. So I usually just stuck with going to 8 mil within a day or so. But yeah, so that's who I use. If y'all have any different strategies or any tweaks you would put to my system, kind of let me know in the comments. If you can, subscribe, or if you want to, please subscribe. That'd be amazing. I'm just starting out. This is the best setup I got. I'm literally using Turtle Beach headsets, or a headset on a Apple Mac, which so far hasn't failed me yet. But I was having a issue with echo, so I just went to my Turtle Beach headsets, and they seem to be working out pretty well. The reason I don't put game sound in my videos for right now is just because I was having trouble with my voice projecting over the game sound. That, and on top of that, usually if y'all have played the game, you know what the game sound is going to be. You're going to know what all the players are going to sound like when they get hit. I mean, Howard the Duck. I think it's just Howard. I don't know if it's Venom the Duck too, but that animation of when he gets hit and the sound he makes is just so annoying, really annoying. But so that's why I kind of do with that, and it kind of hurts my ears a little bit. I just try to not to do something that's gonna ruin the quality of my video. So and the reason you don't see my face is just because again I'm using a Apple MacBook, and the webcam is okay, but I wasn't sure where to exactly put it on the screen to get the maximum look. That way I wasn't covering like a portion of the screen. That way y'all weren't missing any info. But yeah. Something else just to add on before I go is I'm trying to get some kind of live stream stuff set up. Well, it's either in YouTube or on Twitch of the game here. What I would like to do with this channel is start with the app here. Start with Marvel Contest of Champions, and then when I get better tech or better equipment, and then have a way to set up my console and somewhat of a computer and all that, and be able to record console gameplay. But as of right now, I can't quite do that, so I'll have to just stick with MCOC app on my phone. But if you have any other recommendations of apps that I should play and just kind of go over like any strategy or champs or anything, or just gameplay, just let me know. Something also that I would like to add is I plan on trying to have a set schedule of releasing on Mondays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays, and then Fridays or Saturdays, depending on how life goes. Life gets in the way, sometimes, and so I try to work around that. But yeah, I'll let you know of what content I plan to provide in my next video. Hopefully, y'all again subscribe and like this video. And if you have any comments, just leave them, and I'll try to answer them. Or if you have some way to better my strategy, let me know. Have a good night and have a good Friday night. Bye.